What's going on, guys? Mystic Prun here, and today, TrackDay video, Prun to Track series update. Yeah, it's 2 days after my ACU license test at Darley, and this heap of junk decided it was going to not start. So, yeah. It was running fine the day before. Put it in the van, got it out, did the 5 hours of death by PowerPoint, did the writing test, got this out the van. We had an hour to get noise tested and set up. Went to warm it up, nothing. Turned over, fuel pump didn't prime or anything, so there's no fuel going. I think I might have blown a fuse somewhere, or popped a relay. Nothing that can't be sorted. It's just one of those things that you don't want to happen to you on the day, because typically, of course, I was underprepared for any failure because, like I said, the bike was running, so I only had the tools with me to put the wets on. Speaking of, the 2 days before on the Wednesday I went and bought them shiny new wets down there. New rear wheel, new front wheel, and anyway, good deal on them, I think. So yeah, this thing didn't start. Basically all I needed to do was one session, which is about 5 laps, and a practice start, and that's all I needed the thing for, and it just fucked me off. So what have we done instead? Well, everyone there was super helpful. They were all trying to help me out and get the bike running. I can't fault anybody there. They were top of the range. Motorcyclists are some of the nicest people you ever meet most of the time. In fact, 99% of the time. And they were all trying to get me running. In the end, someone actually had a spur. I say spur. They had a bike that they weren't running. And I got to do it. They let me have a go on that to get what I needed. I am so thankful to them. It was a Yamaha XJR 1300, old one, beautiful bike. He had it in the back of his van. He let me do what I needed on that in one of the sessions. I owe him so much. He didn't take any money or any fuel or anything as payment. He was outstanding. I'm disappointed in myself for not getting his name, but if I ever see him again, I owe him a pint or something, because he let me do the test on that, which meant I did get the test. I got what I went to do in a roundabout way. So on Monday, my bib and my license should be coming. So that's done. Oh, what a day it was. I came home and I slept throughout Saturday. The day after, I slept all day. So anyway, regards to this, when I was fiddling about with it, I probably blew a fuse or something like that. That's for the rain light, which is going to be moved, I think, because as you can see, it's a little bit obstructed, but I'm going to probably try and put it there. But yeah, no, probably blew a fuse or something when I was fiddling about, or a relay or something. Either that, it's a lean sensor failure, which is no issue through there. It's when I bolted it up. It shouldn't be, because it's tight, it's not moving, the wires weren't moving, but it's just one of those things, isn't it? That's where we're at. But now I've got the license, so I can use it this year. At any point this year, basically, I can use it. I don't have to wait till next year to use it, so there's no time limit on what I do. I just go at my own pace. The plan is still to race it the last meeting of the season at Darley in October, so I've got a good 8 months to sort transportation and that out. So and get it all lock wired and that. So yeah, things that are going to be happening is the electrics are going to be sorted. Like, it's going to be fully sorted. None of this just bodged up with cable ties. We're going to have it fully sorted, fully done. It's going to run a charm. It's going to have new oil, fresh oil in it, partly because I need to get the sump plug out to drill it for a lock wire. So it's going to have fresh oil in it. I've still got some spare down there, so that'll be fine. Not changing the filter because it's not run long enough for a filter change. We're going to sort out this rear wheel, because we had the rear wheel off, checking the wets fit, and the rear brake seems to be binding a little bit. So I'm just going to have a look at that. I think there should be. We've got a spacer down there, but I think it should go on this side a bit and push it away, because if you look at the disc there, it's really close, if not catching. So I want to get that sorted. Basically, the bike will be perfect. Basically, the bike can be perfect before it goes on the track. Another thing that's going to have to be sorted is these fairings. They're okay now. I mean, they're not really attached now. I've only got 2 bolts holding it on. But particularly on the left-hand side, due to the way the tank is, oh, that's a bit of a scratch, Alan. Not a big deal. Due to the way the tank is, when you turn the handlebar here, the tank bit that comes out here, as you can see, it traps fingers, and you have to have 3 centimeters between, on full lock, between the lever and the fairing, and as you can see, it's not 3 centimeters. So I'm gonna have to have a look into sorting that out. What I might end up doing is just drilling out, like dremeling out this bit here, so it goes down to just dremeling out that bit there. The trouble is, that might weaken the fairing, so I'm having a look at a new fairing, because I believe this fairing's actually off an 03 and 04 model, and they do differ a lot in mounting points and sizes. So as I think this bike, even though it's a similar bike, it appears to have been slimmed down even just a little bit compared to the 03 model. So I'm going to be having a look into a fairing for it. But I did get the camera on, which is priorities. I mean, I didn't run or do anything of use due to the fact the bike getting it wrong, but hey ho, that's where we're at. First stop is electrics, because we've got to get the bike running before we do any with the fairing or anything like that. So first stop's electrics, check the fuses, check all the relays, and then sell the no. It's going to be running, it's going to be fine. There's no time limit on what I do now, because like I said, we're all ready to roll in terms of paperwork side of things. So it's just one more thing in it. If something's going to happen, it's going to happen to you, and yada 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 yada. Anyway, I've been Prun. This has been a bit of a failure. See you later.